Hello, Steve89. Well, in the absence of a official statement from Guy Siri or anyone on Madonna's team, there's a few amount of rumours in regards to Madonna's, what's now being referred to her brush with death. Places like, I think the Daily Mail and places like that are doing articles, and supposedly she was revived with a NARCAN shot, which they usually use when people have overdosed from drugs. Now, they're not suggesting in that case that it was drugs, that those shots are used for other situations where someone has basically is basically not conscious. Their heart rate is slowed and they're basically dead, basically. So, and that can happen from other things like septic shock and stuff like that. But some people are suggesting that it is actually drugs, that she OD'd on painkillers or something like that, that she was taking a lot of drugs due to pain with the rehearsing. Now, this is something that came up in the last show with Madam X, that she was in a lot of pain. She had surgery since, so presumably she's had surgery and healed and won't have the same problems this time, but some people are suggesting that she's having the same sort of problems and that she was taking a lot of painkillers, or that she's addicted to drugs and basically started taking drugs when she was on the last tour, which would explain a lot of things. It would explain her erratic behaviour, would explain her bloating and her... did I say erratic behaviour already? Let's just say it twice, erratic behaviour. And a lot of the issues, but other people are suggesting that this is due to surgery and Botox, and that she had septic shock from... and you can get these sort of complications from using Botox and using fillers and implants and all these things that she's been accused of recently, which would explain her butt, but none of which, have been officially acknowledged. So is there anything to any of this? The other things we hear was that it was an assistant who found her lifeless on the floor, and that her twin daughters were in the house at the time. So what they witnessed, I don't know, but there's a lot of people drawing comparisons to Michael Jackson, how he died, the drugs that he was on, and the way they tried to revive him and so forth, but weren't able to. Or did they just not? I think they waited too long to actually try the Narcan or something, because they were too busy covering their tracks in so much as what he had OD'd on. But so yeah, rumours are that she was revived by Narcan, that she had OD'd on drugs or was taking a lot of painkillers, and that she may have a problem, and she may not just be recovering from the bacterial infection. She may actually be dealing with addiction and withdrawal and so forth, and maybe they need to clean her up before she can go on tour. So those are the rumours and the gossip, and yes, it is just rumours and gossip, and like I said, people, they need to print articles, they need something to talk about, and if they don't have actual news, they'll make stuff up. So there's no idea if any of this is true, but it is alarming, because Madonna was that one sort of standout sort of superhero that sort of managed to get through this whole industry and through this sort of iconic career without becoming addicted to drugs like Michael and Prince and so many other people, and having a consistent career and not sort of falling prey to a lot of the issues that these other stars fell through, like Elvis Presley had the same problem with addiction. So the idea that she could, it is kind of cliched, like maybe they just couldn't think of a better story, but maybe it's happening because she's not perfect, she's not superhuman, she is fallible and could end up falling prey to the same issues that these other artists in similar situations, were affected by. So it's hard to say, it's hard to tell, like I said, in the absence of actual news or any actual statements. The only people who've made any comments, I think, there was the costume designer, the person who was working on the costumes for the Celebration tour, just was commenting on her resilience and her strength and working with her and all that, but didn't actually refer to the actual situation or her recovery. And the only person who's directly responded, who knows Madonna, who we believe knows Madonna and have faith in, was Rosie O'Donnell, who basically said that she's okay, she's at home, she's basically recovering, she's fine, she's feeling strong. So, yeah, that's all we know. But I just wanted to comment on that because I thought it was interesting, and you know, there's sort of little rumours, but then there's sort of actual articles that people are starting to print in not quite mainstream, but, you know, actual, you know, online sites and magazines and websites and stuff like that. So it's sort of getting some legitimacy, but, you know, in the absence of real stories, you know, what else are they going to print? I'm going to go. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Thanks. Bye.